Hey, hello, hello, hello. So, really quickly, stick with me for a minute. Stick with me for a minute. Just hear this out just for a second. I know you think you know. And so just hang in for 1 minute. Let me just share one thing with you that just entertain the possibility for a second there's something you don't know. And just listen just for a minute. Try this. Just try this. It, I'm here visiting with my brother in Campbell River, and he had a heart attack a couple of days ago. He went down to Victoria. They flew him down there. And, the morning he woke up, the day of his heart attack, did he know he was going to have a heart attack? No, nothing. And yet we live in such an illusion. It's just like, ah. So anyway, they flew him down to Victoria, and it's amazing what they do, and an air ambulance, and he got 4 stents in his heart, and then I went and picked him up and drove him back on Monday, and now, anyway, today he woke up this morning and he wasn't feeling well, and we went to see his local doctor, and they put him back in the hospital. But the point of of what I'm saying is that we don't know shit. We just don't know anything, and we think we do. We're always projecting into the future, and as a matter of fact, we have this huge story going that we have to stay positive, as if there's something isn't positive. We're judging all the time. This is good and that is bad. This is right and that is wrong. And we're full of shit. You may not think so, and that's okay. It's okay. But just entertain for a minute just the possibility of how exciting life can be, not knowing. And knowing you don't know. And being not only okay about it, but excited. Right? But we've made up such stories. We lock the doors. We do all kinds of things because we've made up stories about the neighbors or the community. I mean, it's just, I'm blown away, because I see it so clearly now. It's like, oh my gosh, I live that way, And stories about success or failure. What's success? Hey, what's success? What's failure? Who's to say? Right? So, take it or leave it. I can't tell you any clearer. We don't know shit. Nothing. I was talking to my brother about his health. And, because he's a little overweight. Right? A big wake-up call for me, too, because I'm a bit overweight. So we can make up a story, but, his story is, well, it won't matter because I'm not going to live that long. But there's all kinds of possibilities. We could end up in a long-term care facility. 3 or 4 other people in the room. No, don't think that. Think positive. It's just shit, isn't it? We just, we don't know. Okay, that's all. Forgive me, I think the airwaves are full of people giving us a positive spin on everything and telling us that they're going to teach us how to deal with life. Well, we can't deal with life by intellectually, just surrender to life. We literally surrender to life, and life is happening, and we're in it. We're on the ride. It's a beautiful ride. Wow. We've got these amazing bodies that work pretty damn good, and we have the ability to feel love. Hey, we've got the ability to feel love. Hi, Teresa, Terry. So, just be in the moment. Be here now. Yes, take care of the practical. Yes. Hi, Teresa Ann. Take care of the practical. Of course, the practical is important. You don't pay the rent, and make sure you shower once in a while, but we have no control over anything. None. It's beautiful. It relieves us of the stress. I was talking to a friend, a young lady, and hey Jason, she fainted. And I said, and fell and cracked her head. And I said, what's going on? She said, well, it's just so much stress. I'm thinking, what are you talking about? Stress over what? We're only stressed because we believe the illusion that we have control. And if some of us are on this call, and watch this video, there's many that watch me that are part of the 12-step world. And in the first step, we're relieved of that possibility. We're told we cannot manage our own life. We're relieved of that. And I'm of the belief at this time, after all these years in recovery, coming up 40 years of, being on the spiritual search, really, believing in a power greater than myself, but not having had the true relationship because I would not let go of control. I'm the master of not letting go of control. I struggled through courses, and the world is full of courses to teach us how to participate, how to set goals, how to hold a vision, how to have a white heat of desire. It's full of those things, and it's bullshit. So yes, we can bend the thing a bit. I think we can, but what happens is that we then have stress. We're then trying to hold it all together. And what freedom to not try to hold it all together. What freedom to just not hold it together. Just say, well, I don't mean that we don't pay the rent or that we don't look after the practical. I'm not talking about that. I'm not saying don't brush your teeth. And you don't have to worry. All of those things will need to be taken care of, and you will take care of them. They'll be so much simpler to look after. Trust me. If you feel stress, then you're in denial of your level of control here. You're in denial. You're thinking that you can manage life. But when it says in the first step of AA and all the 12 steps, says that we were powerless over whatever our addiction was. Yes, we got that because meth was killing us, or alcohol was killing us, or food was killing us. We're powerless over our addiction, and that our lives had become unmanageable. Well, the truth is it was always unmanageable by us. I mean, at a certain level we can exist, but still it doesn't matter where we are in the level. Who's judging levels? There's no level, actually. We exist. We're here. We have freedom. We can pretty much do whatever we want, but without attachment. There's no stress. We're free. Happy, joyous, and free. But we can't have that when we're hanging on to results, when we're living in fear of judgment, we're trying to manipulate to get our way. We can't have those things, happy, joyous, and free. We can't know a new freedom because we're holding on. Hi, Tamara, Alfred. So that's it. That's my message. It's a fact anyway. It doesn't matter whether you let it go or not. We're not in control here. We're not. Good luck. Hey, Kylie. Is it Kylie? K-A-Y-L-A. Kayla. There it is. It's Kayla. Hi, Kayla. So when we get it, it's so much more fun. It's like, holy shit. You never know what's going to happen next. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. What wisdom. That was from that movie. I forget the movie right now. Forrest Gump. Yes. Yeah, I got it. Thanks, Kayla. So Forrest Gump, he had this magical, he said, my mother used to say, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And that's wisdom. And when we can surrender into that wisdom, we can have freedom. We can have freedom, And we come to believe that there is something going on here, that there is something that we are part of, that, We don't even have to say God has a plan. It's again, we're trying to manage the plan, God's plan. Just let it go. Enjoy, love. What if all we had to do here, if all of our focus was on connecting and being love? And everything else will be added on to you. Jesus, I think, said that seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. All else will be added on to you. Bill Wilson in the big book said, that we were spiritually sick. And that as soon as we took care of the spiritual, as we focused on the spiritual healing, spiritual wellness, that we would get better physically and mentally. All of those things follow that. So relax. Be free. You are free. It doesn't matter your situation. You can be free in any situation. You can be free in jail. You can be free in what you would call an unacceptable relationship. The truth is, when we're trying to run the show, we're never really happy with anything. So just relax. That's it. That's it. I hope that, I don't know, how else to say it, and I hope that helps. Okay, I'm going to read the reading for today. You never know what this guy's going to say. And this is from the 24-Hour Day book. It's how this all got started. I didn't know I was going to be doing this for so long, but here I am, the 18th of November. The 18th of November. Thought for the day from the 24-Hour Day book. Hi. He says, I've gotten over my procrastination. I was always putting things off till tomorrow. As a result, they never got done. So often we put things off, again, because of fear. Because of fear. And fear says we can't do it because we might not do it right. Can't do anything wrong. As a result, they never got done. There was always another day. There was always another day was my motto instead of do it now. So yes, if something comes up and it feels like do it now, do it now. I was down on the beach the other day and I listened to my intuition. Intuition just, and it was a beautiful storm right here on Vancouver Island and the waves were crashing and I had this thought, why don't I go get my camera and just, set it up here really close and they were smashing these logs against the shore and it was beautiful. And I thought, well, I'll just, because my preference one of the things I'm doing is building this YouTube channel and it's fun. It's like an adventure. I'm not that serious about it. I'm not holding it really tightly, just doing it. And the inspiration came that, wow, this would be a really nice, meditation to watch the ocean crash in and the logs being crashed against each other and in the sound of the waves. It was really quite something. So I did. But in the moment I thought, oh no, that's too much right now. That's in the moment. It was like, oh, it's too much, And I said, no, go do it. So I walked all the way back to the house and got my camera and gear and went back and set it up. It was beautiful. I put it on YouTube, and I love you. Have a look at it. It's like a 10-minute, beautiful. I'm not speaking in it at all. It's just this, you could just use it for meditating. It was gorgeous. So that's, follow our intuition. Just allow life to open up for us. We can have or be or do whatever we want here. We just do it without attachment and do it with love. That's a fact. Okay. There's always another day. Do it now. I said, under the influence of alcohol, I had grandiose plans. When I was sober, I was too busy getting over my drunk to start anything. Someday I'll do that, was what he says. Someday I'll do that. But I never did it. In AA, I have learned that it's better to make a mistake once in a while than to never do anything at all. Amen. There are no mistakes. We learn by trial and error, but we must act now and not put it off until tomorrow. Have I learned to do it now? Beautiful. Meditation for the day. Do not hide your light under a bushel. Do not hide your light under a bushel. Arise and shine, for the light has come, and the glory of the Lord is risen in thee. Yes, yes. Isn't it interesting that, and I see this because for me, actually, I didn't plan to do this, to speak out, to speak up, to say, hey, this is it. But I really feel that this gift has been given to me of awareness, of recognizing that my mind has carried a story, many, many chapters in that story about me that I believed and they're not true, and about life that I believed and it's not true. It's all just useless information that I tried to run my life from. And now I'm free. I don't need that anymore because I can live in the moment and trust that each thing is unfolding as it should. Nothing's missing. It's beautiful. So, and it's become my mission, I guess, not with a passion or with any, it's not up to me if anybody gets it or not, but it's my mission to share this. The glory of the Lord shines, he says, in the beauty of the man's character. It is risen in you, even though you can realize it only in part. Even though you can realize it only in part. Now you see as in the glass darkly. Now you see as in a glass darkly. But later you will see face to face. The glory of the Lord is too dazzling for mortals to see fully on earth. But some of his glory is risen in you when you try to reflect that light in your life. Interesting. Okay, I'll go with that. I think, for me also, there's more to be seen, more to unfold. And I don't know. So I don't entirely understand that little meditation, but I'll just let it go. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may try to be a reflection of the divine light. I pray that some of its rays may shine in my life. The sunshine of the Spirit. Bill Wilson talks about the sunshine of the Spirit. Hey, Linda. Okay, so we're going to sit and meditate for a couple of minutes, if you guys are okay with that. And that's kind of what we've been doing. And so hopefully just get yourself comfortable. Why not? I know it's a little late in the day. It's been that kind of, crazy here. I've just been going with the flow. Did I tell you we took my brother down to see the local doctor today after, he'd gotten back from his heart, this surgery that he had in Victoria, and we took him down to the doctor today, and the doctor had him picked up by an ambulance and took him to the hospital. And so it's been that kind of a crazy day. We get up early this morning and went down there, and I'm waiting to hear from him. I think he's going to be okay, but he needed a little more attention. And so that's why we're so late today, in the last few days actually, because of all of what we've been doing with him. And it's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, so get yourself comfortable, and we just maybe meditate for 10 minutes. Maybe not even that long, but we'll see. We'll just drop in and see how it flows and what wants to happen. As we get quiet, we begin to hear life speaking. And we begin to separate the thoughts that come sometimes from fear-based ego. And we begin to hear the communications from love-based, the moment, from possibilities, living in our full potential with love, as opposed to kind of eking out an existence in fear. Yeah, take a deep breath, let it out. Deep breath, let it out. Remember, the breath is magical. The breath can bring us into the moment. The breath brings us into this moment. Just breathe. And when we meditate, just allow ourselves to drop in, feel the body. Remember, the body is not you. You are not your thoughts. You're not your body. You're not your mind. What is the mind but a bundle of thoughts, a bundle of conditioning, a bundle of perceived learning? If we learn to tune into our heart, to our belly, to our essence, to the moment. Meditation is a beautiful way to get to that, to tune in, to, first of all, to see that thoughts come and thoughts go, and that we're not our thoughts. So just feel into that. Comfortable, get your back supported. It doesn't really matter what's going on around. Just allow any sounds to be just part of the moment. Just include the sounds. If thoughts come, just let them go. Nothing to do. If they become really troublesome, just breathe. Bring your attention to your breath. Leave everything outside. Just be here now, in the breath. Use any sounds to bring you into the moment. Any thoughts to remind you of awareness in this moment. Any feelings in the body to bring you into now. Remember that there's nowhere to go. There's no purpose to meditate. Just meditate. Just sit and allow. nothing to get. No so that, just stillness. Okay. Come back when you're ready. Just come back when you're ready. Thanks for joining me. Beautiful to sit and enjoy the moment, stillness and quiet. Thanks so much. If you haven't done it, I'd love it if you go to my YouTube channel, Valley and Beyond Project Awakening, and subscribe. Thanks. We're building that. I'm having some fun with it. And maybe share a video from there once in a while. That would be fun. I don't know. I just see this thing that I'm doing, this message that's coming through that I'm sharing, maybe having some benefit to more and more people. So, we only struggle because we think we know, we're in our mind, and there's such peace leaving that behind. So that's the message. And maybe I don't know where it's going, but I'm just love that I have the opportunity to share, and that it's happened for me. Thanks, you guys. Love you, love you, love you. Cheers.